Good morning. I shall start playing this music in 1 second. Holy shit. It's got a. I just found it. Hold on. I'm gonna let it play. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I shall pack a little bit of water real quick. Hope you enjoy this song. It's an AI playlist. I found online and I'm like, fuck it. The 3 a.m. girl, which is the first track on this AI playlist. And yeah, I thought you'd like to hear it, so just listen to it for a little bit. Good morning to you, and you, my fellow plebeians. Plebeian is such a strange word because there's no real reason why you should be using it. You know? Like plebeian is like how you dominate somebody over time. Yes, pleb. Do my bit. It's also like a Redditor. A Redditor uses it. And you know, if you feel offended in any way, shape, or form about plebeian, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish I never said that, and I would never say that again. Please buy my merch at my website, alexhasmerch.ca, and buy yourself some sweaters that say "I'm sorry for calling you a pleb." It's a fantastic day today. It's well, at least for me, when I woke up, it was like maybe like around 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock that I woke up, and fucking bright, sun's out. Can't even feel that it was like 10 degrees, at least at 7. I left to go to a buddy's place in the morning, like in around 10 to 11, and man, it was fucking boiling. Not boiling, like it was hot for the first time this year. No, it was more so like it was warm, like a summer warm, and like a summer cool day. So like 22 degrees around this. And I went to my boy's property, fucking massive. We went to a trail behind his house, and man, it was a good like stretch of morning. I wonder if you can even hear the birds outside right now. Let me actually check one more time. I hope it's not like fucking overcast. I like the place where I live. It's fucking overcast. I am so tired, man. I woke up restless. And now I feel like sluggish. I feel like I should go take a nap. But I'm too young for naps. Do you know it's no nap? Well, for me, it's no nap Friday, but this is coming out on a Saturday. It's no nap Saturday, too. No nap Friday, no nap Saturday. Shit, we're not taking naps all week. It's no nap a week. We are disrespecting the behavior of napping. So just be sure that no napping occurs this week, this day. Starting today and for the next 7 days, it will be no nap week. Okay, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog, and maybe your cow, if you have a cow. I had a fantastic night last night. I did not get laid. Thank you for asking. No, I went and did a set down at like a Hamilton open mic, and that open mic turned into like an actual fucking club for a little bit because they had an audience, and like an actual audience. It's not just comics going up and like fucking shooting their shit for like 2 hours. But oh man, that's nerve wracking. Like it was a packed show, and it was really good because you don't get to practice often your set on real audience members. You just gotta hope that the audience has new people that can laugh at your old stuff. And you know what they did? I think I did pretty good. I think you have to be there for it to be good. You got to feel the energy, and like if the energy is bad or even electric. There was a guy, he went up I think second or third, and he got the audience that has full of energy. And then when I go, I have them like they're slowing down. They're tired of smiling, their face hurts, they're laughing still at my shitty jokes. Dude, it was nice. It felt so good to at least see the people there laugh. And half of the audience were these blonde girls. I would say they're pretty. Some pretty blonde girls, but they came with their friends, and I think two of them came with like their boyfriends. And the guys were laughing, the girls were laughing, and then I got even the comedians to laugh because I don't know them, and I have to prove my worth. So if I don't look goofy or confident, or and I say things the wrong way, if I slow down my tempo and my energy, I'm not gonna survive on stage. But goddamn, it was nice last night. For anyone who sees the recording after I publish this is you live in the Hamilton area. Okay, I don't live in Hamilton, but if you live in the Hamilton area, there's a place called CFDA. You can stop by there. They do open mics on Thursday. Come in, pop in. It's a wonderful experience if you're just looking for comedy. Obviously, if you're like a comedian, you can go there. But I'm not gonna tell you to go because I want a spot. I want to go up there, talk my shit, get out, leave. Not leave. I think I had the chance to hang around, but some people are smoking weed. I don't want to get a secondhand high. I've never drank high. It's gonna fuck me up, dude. It's gonna fuck me up the entire ride back, and I myself don't even like weed, the scent of it, the feeling of it. I'd rather be drunk driving than driving on weed. Funny enough, so I don't want to feed into the wrong statistics here. That's a good point actually. I'm gonna write that down in a bit though, because why would I write that while I'm doing this? I could just look at the recording and bim bap boom, I got my shit. You know what came out today? Today came out Iceman. It's Drake's new album. Hold on to your butts because that shit was like okay. It wasn't the best album, I'd say. There's like maybe 2 songs that I like, but then the rest are kind of like the same ish. And I think that's how it is when artists post a lot. Oh my god, I'm so tired. This is like the worst way to even host a show or a podcast or an entry, fucking daily weekly news report. You know what I should do? I'm gonna next time I do this, I'm gonna have some prepared jokes. Run it by you. I do have some prepared jokes actually, but I'm gonna do them now. But I'm also gonna like make an effort to have newer jokes come out on this entry, because I should practice, man. I have to practice all the time. It's like I should have done this a lot sooner, in sense of having like a routine going. Because I feel like this routine, it's like you're Drake. Drake got this routine going where he's the man. He's the Iceman who's no longer nice. Oof, what a bar. And now he's Uncle. That's a direct line from one of his songs, by the way. Just dropped yesterday. And I've already listened to the whole thing. He was trying to make his return. And I bet he was on that grind, that consistency, discipline, which I think I should be having with my own passion. But lucky me, I don't do that. I'm trying to though. I lost a lot of pounds. I think 5 pounds. Wow, whoa! It might just even be water weight. But the weight that we got, it has It has that like the 50%. It has like the BMI, BMR. Actually, I think boss mass ratio. I don't know what BMR stands for. It like calculates how fat you are really. Basal metabolic rate. Oh my god, I can't read. I really hope nobody comes downstairs because man, this is embarrassing. I think yesterday was the first time I ever told my parents I'm actually going dead ass. Like, there's no like lying or anything. That I'm going to a comedy club to go up and speak, and I thought I'd face a lot more judgment than anything. I didn't, which is nice. I mean, I'm sure they like think in the back of my head, in the back of their head, like it's not gonna last long. It's just a phase. And I told my dad, I'm like, look, I would love to pursue this if I made money from it, and I think I could make some sort of cash flow. It's really just self entrepreneurship at that point, getting my name out and shit. But I don't really want to be too known because that sort of thing kind of scares me. Um, I just want to be like a normal human being to be able to like fucking live life, but like live life with money and not have to worry about, going day in and day out to like a slave job. That's like the biggest thing. Like my biggest fear is to become like a square. There's just a guy, a fucking pencil pusher, pencil sharpener at the fucking 9 to 5 desk job. Though I've heard some things where people want to be that type of guy. Just chill out at a desk job. Maybe if your life is chaotic, that's the way. But with an upbringing like mine, it's calm, collected, like fucking middle class as it can be. I don't think that's for me. It's not. It's not for me. I do think someone like Drizzy Drake over here needs to step up his game. I don't know if he's hood or anything. I think I remember him from Glee, or him being in Glee, and he's like, "I'm the best," like some, for lack of a better term, pussy shit. Boy, did I mention I feel tired? Holy shit. This is going to be rough. I'm going to try my best to go to at least 45 minutes. It's 45 minutes of unscripted behavior. I know to make it better, it would be better to have scripted like events and stuff, but I don't think that's me. Like, I mean, I can play a track just in case I need to drink some water. We'll take a break at like maybe like 15 minutes. But I'm not going to tell you that it's 15 minutes till I take that break. And don't you dare look at the fucking... I see you. You're looking at the timestamp. And you're going to be like, man, there's still so much to the video left. And I'm saying, stick on by. Because I have real questions that need real answers. Like, why do girls wear like the long eyelashes? The long eyelashes are not seen. Like, I don't like long eyelashes. I like my girl's lashes. She says they're small. I say her eyes are small, but then she says I'm Chinese. She can't fix that. And I'm saying lashes aren't needed. Like, why are you using lashes at the gym? You're not trying to brush off the exercise machines. Like, what is that for? Sweat? Is that like the windshield wiper? Like, goosh 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 goosh. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here with these fake eyelashes? Some girls, they wear the fake. Like my cousin, she wears a fake eyelashes to go to the beach. Like, what are we doing? Are we taking it to the beach, getting our hair soaked? Or, like, obviously they don't put their fucking face into the water, but like, if they do, are they going goosh 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 to get out the water from their eyes? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, maybe it's sand that gets in there, like, because that's what eyelashes are supposed to do. You get something falls in, and bam, now your eye is stuck with dirt, and you're supposed to get the fucking eyelash to go. But I feel like there's no benefit to extending your eyelashes other than looking like a hoe. You know? You just look like a hoe. Like you're clearly like, yo, fam, you already know how it is, Crody. Don't even play with me. I'm from the East End. You're from the West End. Yo, we're not gonna mix, fam. You know, like that's the type of like, girl, you ain't nothing, bitch. Like it's like blackified. I don't know shit about black culture though, so like it's not even like my place to talk. But it is a point of contention. Like, why do you need these? Like, okay, Shadi, you go into the you're going to get groceries. You don't need these big ass eyelashes. Just go as your normal self. You know, if you go without those eyelashes, you'll be more comfortable in your body. That's more body positivity than anything. Like, why do you gotta wear makeup? Like, oh, I need to feel pretty. But girl, you already pretty. Unless you ugly. Unless you ugly. But then at that point, ugly is ugly. There's no, you can't fix. You're just gonna put a bunch of makeup, and then the guy that you're with is gonna find out you're ugly under the makeup, and you're like, gotcha, bitch. You know, there's no other escape out there. And you know, I say all this. My girl, she's such a doll. She's so pretty. You know, like there was some pretty girls there at the club, but nothing trumps my girl. She has a heart of gold and a face of porcelain and porcelain fine china. And I tell her all the time, you don't need makeup, you don't need those stupid lashes. She does have this tattoo around her eyes that was just eyeliner. I don't mind it. If she didn't have it, I don't care. She does has it. She does have it, and I could give less of a fuck. It wasn't like it was her choice to put it on. It's just something during childhood, right? I'm saying that as if that's normal, but I love my girl, so I think she's very pretty. She don't need no windshield wipers. You know, there's heavy rain. We can fix that with an umbrella, at best. You know, like at worst, or you know, a hoodie that's fucking drenched. You don't need these big ass eyelashes. And you know what? I'm gonna search it up later, because right now I don't need it, and right now, I think it's better to go off the cuff because I think I just created a bit. I gotta write that down just later though. Because if I write it now, it's gonna kind of be a disaster. I gotta drink some water because your boy parched. I don't even know. I gotta search up why the like your mouth gets so dry. Like it's only been 17 minutes. Now don't look at the fucking timestamp because there's gonna be a whole lot of bullshit where this came from. Let me play the second track. This is Ghost 98. I've not heard it before. It's both you and I. It's AI. It's just some next techno. When I play this, I shall be right back in like 2 minutes. I just gotta get this water. And we're back. We're back. You like this music? I feel like I'm transcending into the ethereal plane. Bye, 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 bye. I hope you can hear it. I hope like the audio is just fine. I might be a little bit too quiet here. Maybe if I get closer. Like, you should see this video. This video is kind of wild. I don't even know where they got this shit from. But it's a 3 a.m. in Tokyo, a Night Runners inspired playlist. It's going to be dropped in the description. I really hope I don't get copyrighted. Because if I do, you know, my potential future earnings are gone. You know, all like 3 people that sometimes chime in to witness what I'm doing in my free time, other than loitering on the side of the street of the fucking nearby town mall that has nobody in it. or like the skate park where it has just like skate parks are weird in the sense that like if you go downtown Toronto, it's like you have like old guys like 30 years old that they still love like the skateboard days, and they still skateboard, but they're kind of too old, and they're like loitering around, and you're like, you should have a job, man. And in their head they're like, I should have a job and actually be at home for my children, but I'm here out on the skate park while there's actual kids that are enjoying the life that they had, but in this time with the iPads. And it's like it's a whole thing. It's this whole thing that you just you can't stop. You can't stop and won't stop. Um, I did want to talk about a little bit more of my experience there at the comic club. Um, the comedy club. There was, let's see. There was Full House. The host had invited some people, and those people came, and it was so much. And obviously, they only know the main guy, but I managed to hopefully impress them. Now, like, it was just good vibes afterwards. Everybody's like chilling, relaxed, but like, holy moly, the stress. Because I'm like, I've never performed in front of an audience before. I started getting to my head, and then when I finally went up, I'm like, shit, game time, baby, game time, and made direct eye contact with like one of the guys, and started spitting my hot fire. I'm like, yo, I'm Latino. I'm Latino, and I hope you understand that not even I know what I look like. Now, I told you Latino, you'd be like, oh, you're Latino. I see that. And then, but like, if I didn't tell you, you'd be like, that guy's definitely Filipino, or, and that's just Spanish Asian. Like we all know that's like, it's not Black Asian because there is Black Asian out there. And that's not like a Blasian, like an African that moved to Japan or like China. Like it's more like the Thailand. I think Thailand is like black, Black Asian. But yeah, fucking, I look racially ambiguous sometimes. Like you put me in a line, or you put me in a group of Indians, you're gonna assume I'm Indian just from how I look. Like I don't. If I removed my beard, I would look a lot less Spanish. And if I didn't tell you I was Latino, you wouldn't know. Like I could tell you I'm Samoan for all you care, and you'd be like, oh, I see that, Maui. You did lose a lot of weight. Moana's out there. You have a Moana? You have a Moana out there? And I'll be like, yep. Just not Samoan. It's a Chinese lady that I got. Is that like, on a side note, is like Moana like the princess from Maui in the movie? Like, is that like a romance that they're going with? I don't understand. And I feel like I don't need to delve into that because it's a kids movie, you know. Like I feel like people that get like too into kids movies, like let's say Super Mario Galaxy, if you were to rip on it for being like a cash grab for the fucking Mario, you gotta get a life, gotta go out there, meet some people, make friends, make family, and get a job, go outside, touch grass. Shouldn't be afraid of grass, man. And then some people will be like, I love grass, I love Mario, and I actually have a kid, but I hated the film. And I'm pretty sure the film was good, but I digress. So like I go into the stage, I'm like bim bop boom. I'm Latino, but people think I'm Samoan, I'm Asian, Filipino. I've gotten black before. That one's kind of crazy. uh, I don't know how that one works, but being Latino, like I don't understand where the romanticism comes from. Like, okay, like Like you go to some guy from Spain, and Spain goes like I Dios mío, soy de Barcelona. Oh my God, I swear to God, I'm getting called. I'm gonna cancel that. No, soy de Barcelona, and that's a little bit gay. That's not romantic. Uh, and that killed. I guess that was good. Can't believe I just got a call right now. Dude, this is like fucking sidetrack uh side quest. Hold on, side quest right now. Give me like 15. Give me 15. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, so I did like a Spanish thing, and then I joked like I look, dude, it was a weird opener. Um because I didn't know what to say and how to relate to these people. And then after doing that Spanish thing, it was like the guy before me had just gone like took all 5 minutes about talking about fucking octopuses, and it was like the longest ramble about octopus, and then it just had fuck, and then like then he compared it to his like how like attractive he is, sexually appealing in some capacity, and that was weird. And like I had got that in my mind, and so I'm saying about like all the Spanish stuff, and I'm like, okay, I wanted to move on to this next one, but I'm so fucked up about about octopuses right now that like I don't know how to. I forgot the transition. Um, but what I did want to say was hurricanes. Okay, you remember when those were nice? And I did a whole thing about hurricanes. I could have done that longer, and I think because there was an actual audience, it like drove me to go like 10 times a minute and speak way faster. And what I think I should do is walk on stage and just make eye contact and slow down so that my voice is more appealing and my ideas are more appealing. Now, had I done that in the moment, it would have been nice. But this is crucial information for next week. I'm gonna go next week again, um, and I'm gonna try and make a name for myself, um, to some degree, at least being a chill hang, open to work. Yo, you got work here? Yo, fuck it. You did a good set. See if you can book me in, chief. See if you can slot me in that half pint of beer. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Um yeah, it was odd because the guy said it's electric, and I've never seen electric before. It makes me so excited on the drive back. I'm like, oh, can't wait to do it again. But I slept so restless. Like I woke up so early today, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was just thinking, what else could I write? What else could I say? How else can I say it? They have one today, but it's more like a speaker's corner, and like you're a writer or a storyteller, or you love poems and things of that nature. And I don't know if I should go. And like, okay, the reason I had such an urge to go today is because last week I saw a couple things that just it it hurt me to see. As I think if I was more consistent or I just tried harder, I could have been a part of those teams and groups, collectives, and I could have been on the up, kind of like what I see them doing. And it's not that I'm jealous; it's just I want that. Um, but I'm happy that they got that because I'm sure they worked a lot to organize and contribute to whatever group that they got. Though I don't really want to be tied into like a form of politics, or kind of like a drama that comes with forming those groups. They like some tend to just fall apart eventually. And it's better just to be on the sidelines and observe how things are going. And then you can comment on them. At least you have like no ties. I think I learned that in university. To never 100% dedicate yourself to a group, because then you might get fucked over later on and you're kind of cooked, for lack of a better term. You're cooked, fam. You're cooked. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need another water break, I think. Nah, I do need another water break. I'm gonna keep playing the same song. Give me 1 second. We'll take another break here. Hope you enjoy. I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna call it. This one is called Fukai by the AI. Enjoy. Take a break. Get some water here. You can take me anywhere you want, baby. Oh, yeah. I love how you talk dirty to me, baby. Oh, yeah. What's up? Yeah, that was Fukai. That wasn't the entire song. It was like maybe, let me see, maybe like a minute, 2 minutes. Hope you enjoyed it. I actually kind of like this playlist, even though it is AI. I have to actually switch my account, but I guess I'll do it later because I am gonna post this tomorrow. I find that if I just do things in advance, sorry, I burped. If I do things in advance, I'll have a lot more time for the days that I do need to just chill. I want to chill out so bad right now. I think I have like 5 hours of sleep. And all I was thinking like is just the eyelashes. Like, why put on those eyelashes or like these funky nails? Like, I was working at a McDonald's and this lady, she was helping me train. And I'm tapping on the board, bop, bop, bop. But she's tapping on the board, bop, bop, bop. Like she's in training, like t. But she did it fast. And it's like training to use a different part of your body, I guess, because these nails were fucking. They weren't even nails. They were claws. They were fucking claws. And you just sit there like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing? And I know there's something there, and that's just maybe like a tag that I could put for the eyelashes, because like might be a good thing. I have to like run it by somebody, but it's an idea. It's there, Here's something I had prepared though. So I did hang out with a buddy. We went to this mega mall. It's called the Jumbo Mall, or no, it's not a mall. It's a gym. It's called the Mega Gym. It's somewhere up in Caledon. It's near Brampton. It's basically Brampton though. Caledon's like fucking assimilating to Brampton, and it's just a giant. It's jumbo gym. It's fucking massive. I thought the facilities would be better, honestly, but it wasn't. It was just a big gym, and with little amenities. Like they had maybe a tennis court, sure, pickleball court, sure, They had like a somewhat soccer court, but I think that was under construction. Maybe they were trying to put real grass instead of fake. Who knows? And then they had 2 basketball courts. Ooh, the sleepiness catching up. Yeah, they had 2 basketball courts, and man, we stayed there for like how long? 5 hours, bro. This is like, it's not even like a fun amusement park. It just has the same machines that you can find at like the nearest Fit for Less or like dollar price gym, whatever is like the cheapest gym near you. Planet Fitness, All Time Fitness, whatever fitness. And like honestly a huge waste of time in my opinion. I could have just been hanging out with my boys, not working out, not doing like something so intensive. And maybe that's why it's like I have a little bit more tiredness than usual. Ah. We keep going though. Yeah, so we're at this mega gym, and like, tell me why. Like, we're going to change after our workout after 5 hours after our workout. Tell me why when we go to shower, one of the urinals just smells like piss, dude. And like, I'm expecting like the jumbo gym here to have the full amenity like spread out, like maybe a jacuzzi or a sauna. Like it had a sauna and had a cold plunge, but the cold plunge was just like a bucket, like an ALS ice bucket challenge type shit. And it really is just cold water on your body. And like, shit, man, I could just do that at home with the shower. It's not that hard. Or just fill a bucket with cold water, and then bam, that's my ice sponge. Sorry, ice plunge. Yeah, but no jacuzzi. It would have been better if there was a jacuzzi or a hot tub or maybe even a pool. Like for a jumbo gym, you could have segmented a fucking pool there, but the space doesn't even hold enough for the actual warehouse capacity. It's actually such a joke. Same with the parking. The parking could not handle the amount of people that the building could actually handle. So now you're left with like these really small bathrooms with shitty stalls where you can shower and smell like piss, lockers that are weirdly oriented, and like a sauna. But the only thing that made that sauna bad was the people that went there, because they weren't like in their shorts, or they were in like full clothes and shoes, sitting there in the sauna. Like, what are you doing? That is not, I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to work. You're just cooking inside your clothes. And that, like, I can imagine the smell when you get back home of pit and Indian like spice, and it just ferments your nostrils sitting there like with these group of people. I don't know. But yeah, we went to that stupid jumbo gym for 5 hours, and the workout, I could have done that in like an hour and a half, maybe. Truthfully. The vibe was all weird too. Oh my god, that was a long yawn. The vibe was weird. There's no windows. At a gym, I love windows. I like seeing the outside while I'm inside, and it makes me feel alive to some capacity. If I'm in the warehouse, the gym supposedly, I'm just gonna feel like taken back to like my Amazon job I used to work, and that shit was grueling. Like I fucking hated that. Oh my god, wait. Sorry, this is like distracting, but there's a guy cutting weeds outside, and he fucked up twice. Okay. He's definitely hitting wood or a tree or a lamp or even the floor. Oh my god, I'm still so thirsty. I'm not gonna take a break this time. We got to go the full route. It has to be. I think like I see that timing. This is practice to keep going. I think the biggest problem was I thought I was doing worse than I actually was, and I was too focused on their opinions on me. And I think you have to go up just owning yourself, which I've heard before, but it's so hard to do it in practice. Like doing it live in front of the audience, and I'm talking about like yesterday going to the open mic. Not like the Jumbo Gym. Jumbo Gym can go fuck itself, dude. I'm never going back there again. These guys say, "Hey man, would you like to go to the gym again?" It's all 5 of us. It was 5 of us. I went. It's all 5 of us, man. Come on, it'll be a great time. We barely hang out. Dude, I'm not hanging out in the gym with no windows. Anyways, back to the club. And what's cool is that I got a booking for, or like I got a guy that says he can get me booked at the comedy place, and I got to message him today. I think I should, to just reclarify and ask him like, yo, what time you got this and this setup and that setup. I'm like, yo, if you can put me on for the open mic, I don't mind. If you put me on for the booking, I can do it. I got enough jokes to fill in that minute, that 8-minute mark, 10-minute mark, whatever he wants me to do, I'm fucking doing it. And I don't care if I fail. It's gonna be fucking gorgeous. It's gonna be like a run of Elden Ring, and I'm going through the ringer, you know. I'm just dying and dying and dying. He said, hey, look, man, it's a tough room, but if you're down to come by, it's all the way in fucking Brantford. I'm like, god damn, I want to do that so bad. And develop me as a human being. Talking continuously for like fucking 42 minutes. Don't look at the timestamp. That'd be such a, like, oh my god. If people actually watch this, you're gonna be looking at the timestamp like right now again, and be like, oh my god, there's only like 3 minutes left. And then it would be like, why is he whispering into the mic? And then I'd be like, because I can. It's just me fucking around. Like, dude, who cares? You know? I think I do. I want to wrap it up on a joke. So, I went out with a buddy. I think I touched upon it and then I got distracted. I went out with a buddy, and he got a new phone. I'm like, hey man, this new phone, but it looks like really similar to the last phone. He's like, yeah, it's a new model. It's iPhone 16. I'm like, damn, it's almost legal. Wow. You know, it's almost an adult, a full-grown adult. And, we've always said, like, handle it with care. But when it's almost of age, you don't have to worry. I think my delivery was better when I did say that to him. But I might be able to improve it. It's kind of hard because I'm doing it in conversational form. It's like not doing the setup, like a real setup. But that's okay. There was another one where, like, you switching, like let's say, like, back in the old days, they used to say, hey man, you're a cool cat, and they'd be like, you're one strange cat, come by often, come by more often, and you'll have some spots, like yeah, and so we would call, like, and for some reason we thought it was a good idea to switch that cat with like a pussy, like a pussy cat, but like you can also refer to a cat like a pussy. So like, well, like, what if you switch that up? You go, hey, you're one strange pussy. Or like, well, when Tweety Bird is like, I did see a cat, but, or like a pussy cat, and said, I did see a cat's pussy, or whatever, yeah, it's still in the works. It's mainly because I'm just fucking. I'm just trudging through this. Gotta give it energy, because if I don't, who will? Yeah, and I think that's really about it. Maybe I have another one here. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I don't. Oh, that's stinky. I did think it was kind of cool that hurricanes have names up until like 2031. Like they have a pool of names that they can draw from, and just however many, they'll just bang. That one's Laura. Bam, that one's Milton. Bam, that one's Melissa. And I think it would be a cool idea to have like a domain where it's just about hurricanes, and we can just vote and suggest the name for the hurricane. And obviously they'll be vetting. Like we don't want no bend over, and or suck my dick, or like fuck me, like FOFPO, no, PHO. Sorry, we have to have vetting, or else we're kind of fucked. For names, people are gonna be like really creative with like those, or like not knee, and then the other one's gur, and then we're cooked, buddy. We're cooked. But like that was, I think this was an add-on to my joke that I did last night, but I forgot it completely, because once you get up on that stage, it is do or die. You just fuck it. Just fuck it. Do it. Whatever you had in your head, do it. First thing that came to mind, do it. And like, reading a room, like before I finish off, before I hop off, reading a room period is extremely difficult. At least when you feel so much pressure to go up and be funny. And I'm really glad I once again have another day to have an opportunity to go play and enjoy myself. I'd like to put this last song. I've been Alex Aguilar. I'm going to end it here. And I hope you enjoyed. This last song is called Utsuro. Or actually, we'll go with Nami. Have a good one, folks. Enjoy this last song.